Across the animal kingdom, feet come in an astonishing variety of shapes and are equipped with an impressive array of highly specialized adaptations. Some are made for climbing glass, others are perfect for gliding through the air. A few even come with built-in weapons. Yeah, we're talking venomous ankles, bone-crushing talons, and toes that let you literally walk on water. No joke. From freakishly long toes to sticky foot pads and feet that glow blue for love, today we're looking at the most extraordinary feet in the animal kingdom. And the weird, wild, and sometimes deadly powers that come with. Let's dive in. 15. Tiger paws. If tigers had sneakers, they'd be called Silent Strikers 3000. Their paws are seriously built for stealth. These big cats can walk right up behind their prey without making a sound. And it's all because of those huge padded feet. The bottom of each paw is so soft and cushioned, it absorbs all the sound while they walk, like built-in noise-canceling carpets. And let's talk about the claws. Hidden most of the time, those razor-sharp claws are like switchblades. They pop out only when needed, like when it's dinner time or someone messes with their territory. Each claw can be up to 4 inches long. That's not a scratch, that's a deep regret. Oh, and they're surprisingly good swimmers too. Their toes are slightly webbed. Yeah, webbed. These murder mittens double as paddles. So whether it's sneaking, sprinting, or swimming, tiger paws do it all. 14. European coot feet. Now here's a bird that looks normal until you see its feet. And then you start questioning everything. The European coot has feet that look like they belong in a sci-fi movie. Instead of webbed toes like ducks, coots have lob toes. Each toe has flaps that expand when they push against water and fold back up when pulling up. Think of them as nature's collapsible paddles. These freaky toes help the coot swim fast, walk through muddy swamps without sinking, and even grip slippery rocks. They're like the Swiss Army knife of bird feet. Also, the toes are kinda huge for their body. So when they walk, it looks like they're wearing clown shoes. But hey, these clown shoes let them run across water for short distances, like a low-budget version of the basilisk lizard. They may not look graceful, but coot feet are seriously smart. Ugly, cute, functional, and kind of futuristic. What more could you ask for? 13. Basilisk lizard feet. So you know how Jesus walked on water? This lizard went, hold my buck. The green basilisk lizard, also known as the Jesus Christ lizard, can run across water without sinking. And nope, it's not a trick or CGI, it's real. The secret? Those weird-looking feet. They've got long toes with flappy little fringes on the sides, kind of like they're wearing nature's swim flippers. When they slap their foot down on the water, those flaps spread out like a mini paddle. Do that really fast, like 10 steps per second fast, and boom, it stays above water. They can make it about 4 to 5 meters before gravity goes, okay, enough fun. And the lizard drops in and swims the rest. It's mostly used for escaping predators. 1 second they're chilling on a log, next second they're running on water like it's nothing. If humans could do this, we'd never buy boats again. 12. Bear paws. Polar bear feet are huge, like each paw is the size of a dinner plate, around 30 centimeters wide. If you slap one down on your face, it would cover everything, but it's not just for show. That big paw spreads out their weight, which keeps them from sinking into snow or crashing through thin ice. Basically, nature handed them built-in snowshoes. But wait, there's more. Flip that paw over and you'll see tiny bumps on the pads, like the bear's got grip tape on its feet. Helps them walk on slippery ice without looking like a cartoon. And they've got thick fur between the toes. That's not just cozy, it's like winter socks that also give traction. And just in case you forgot these are apex predators, each paw comes with claws around 5 centimeters long. That's like walking around with kitchen knives on your hands. Cute? Yes. Cuddly? Absolutely not. If you like this video so far, leave a like, and you can also check out Hybrid Animal created by scientists in lab shocked the whole world on our channel Forever Green. 11. African jacana. If there were a bird Olympics for balancing on floating leaves, the African jacana would win gold every time. These birds have insanely long toes. We're talking longer than their legs. The reason? To walk on water lilies without sinking. Their toes spread their weight over a huge area, like nature's snowshoes, except for lily pads. People even call them lily trotters, and no joke. When you see them walking across a pond, it looks fake, like someone edited the video. The jacana's feet are so oversized, baby jacanas can actually hide under their dad's wings while still hanging off his back. And the feet just flop around like feathered flip-flops. Their toes may look ridiculous, but they're perfectly built for life on water. If clumsy feet were a superpower, this bird would be the hero. 10. Harpy eagle talons. Meet the harpy eagle. It's got feathers, it flies, and it's basically a flying monster with knives for toes. Each of its talons is about 4 to 5 inches long. That's bear claw size on a bird. These aren't for show either. They're strong enough to crush bones. Literally, one squeeze and boom, goodbye sloth. This eagle has the strongest grip of any bird. We're talking over 500 pounds per square inch. For reference, that's like a big dog biting down, but from the sky. It can grab prey almost as heavy as itself and fly away with it like it's grocery shopping. If you ever visit Central or South America and hear monkeys screaming from the treetops, it might not just be monkey drama. It might be this eagle showing up with talons ready. Beautiful bird, sure. But if talons were sold as weapons, this bird would be banned in most countries. 9. Gecko feet. Geckos don't care about gravity. They run up walls, across ceilings, and never fall. How? Their feet are basically made of tiny suction magic. Each toe has millions of little hairs, super tiny ones called setae. These hairs split into even smaller tips that grab onto surfaces on a molecular level. Yep, that's science, but it sounds like superpowers. Imagine sticking to glass upside down while carrying your own body weight, like it's no big deal. That's what geckos do every day. If they had a gym, it'd be on the ceiling. And they don't get stuck either. Their feet have a little trick. By changing the angle, they can peel right off and keep moving. No glue, no suction cups, just genius design from nature. Humans are trying to copy gecko feet to make climbing suits and robot hands, but let's face it. If you had gecko feet, you'd never need a ladder again. 8. AA feet and hands. Okay, so the AA is already weird looking. It's like a lemur crossed with something from a horror movie. But take a look at its feet and hands and it gets even stranger. Their fingers and toes are super long and bony. The middle finger, super thin and creepy looking, like something you'd see poking out from under your bed. They use it to tap on trees and listen for bugs inside the wood. Once they hear one, they chew a hole with their teeth, then fish the bug out with that bony finger like they're digging for gold. Their toes are flexible and their feet have super strong grip, letting them cling to trees even upside down. They've even got a special toe called a grooming claw just for scratching and cleaning. Honestly, it's weirdly impressive. So yeah, the AA's feet and fingers might look like something out of a haunted forest, but they're basically built-in bug-finding tools. Before proceeding to our next selection, we invite you to explore our video on 20 tiny baby animals that turn into colossal giants within days. Now, back to our list. 7. Blue-footed booby. You ever seen a bird try to impress someone with its feet? No, really. That's how the blue-footed booby gets a date. These seabirds from the Pacific Islands, especially the Galapagos, have bright blue feet, and they're proud of them. The bluer the feet, the more attractive the booby. During mating season, the males do this hilarious high-step dance to show off their feet like they're modeling new sneakers. The females check out the color and the moves, and if it's bright enough, boom, match made in bird heaven. But those feet aren't just flashy, they also help the bird stay balanced on slippery rocks and help with steering while driving into the ocean like a rocket. Still, it's the color that steals the show. Moral of the story? Sometimes your dating success comes down to foot color. Weird, but it works for them.
6. Platypus spurs. So you're thinking, look at the platypus, it's so cute. Yeah, until it stabs you with its venomous foot dagger. Male platypuses have a spur on their hind legs that can inject venom. It's like ankle shivs, but make it natural. And the venom, it's not here to mess around. The pain is bad. People have said it's worse than a broken bone. And painkillers don't really help. So yeah, don't pet the platypus. Females don't have the spurs. They're born with little buds, but they fall off. Males keep theirs because, well, mating season gets rough. Scientists believe they use them to fight each other for the ladies. Romantic, huh? Anyway, the platypus already looks like someone mashed up a duck, a beaver, and a mole in a blender. Add venom feet to that combo, and you've got one of the most confusing yet dangerous animals in the world. Thanks, Australia. 5. Wallace's flying frog feet. Wallace's flying frog doesn't actually fly, but it gets pretty close. These frogs can glide through the air like little green parachutes. And it's all thanks to their freaky feet. Each toe has huge webbing, like a mini kite attached to it. When the frog leaps from a tree, it spreads those toes wide, stretches out the webbing, and floats down like a boss. It's not just falling, it's navigation through the air like a pro. They can cover up to 50 feet in a single jump. They also have sticky pads on the ends of their toes, so they can land on leaves or branches without slipping off like a clumsy skydiver. So yeah, imagine jumping off a tree with your toes acting as parachutes. That's Wallace's life. Makes you wish your feet came with built-in wings, huh? 4. Chameleon feet. Chameleons have some of the weirdest feet out there. Imagine your hand turned into a pair of salad tongs. That's basically what their feet look like, and it works. Each foot has 5 toes grouped into 2 bunches, like crab claws. This lets them grab branches from both sides like they're gripping a steering wheel. Their toes also have sharp little claws at the tips, so they get a strong hold even on rough bark. Plus, they've got a prehensile tail, basically a 5th limb, to help balance and grip while climbing. This setup means a chameleon can chill on a branch for hours, swaying with the wind and not fall. They even sleep like that, just hanging there like it's no big deal. So if you ever feel like life's throwing you off balance, think of a chameleon. It's out there, chilling on a twig with salad tong feet, not worrying about a thing. 3. Ostrich feet. Most birds have 3 or 4 toes. The ostrich looked at that and said, "Nah, I'll take 2. That's all I need." And honestly, it works. These giant birds can hit speeds of 60 to 70 kilometers per hour, which is faster than most cars in city traffic. The big toe is like a mini hoof, tough, thick, and built for stomping the desert. The other toe? Smaller, but still packs a punch. And by punch, we mean kick. Ostriches don't mess around. They can deliver a forward kick that hits with up to 2,000 pounds of pressure. That's double the force of a heavyweight boxer. Now imagine that kick coming at you with a 4-inch claw leading the way. Yep, it can kill lions. Not kidding, if birds had a UFC league, the ostrich would be undefeated. They look goofy when they run, but trust me. You don't want to be on the wrong side of those toes. 2. Armadillo feet. You know those tiny construction diggers with claw buckets? That's what armadillo feet remind me of. These guys are little digging tanks with built-in shovels. Their front feet have super strong claws made for tearing into soil, anthills, or whatever snack they're chasing underground. They're not just strong, they're efficient. Armadillos can dig a tunnel faster than most kids can dig a hole at the beach. And once they're down there, they're safe from predators too. It's like they dig their own panic room. Their back feet are shorter and stronger, used to push dirt away as they go deeper. The whole body is like an armored tank with feet for drills. Not the prettiest feet around, but if you're living underground and surviving off bugs, who cares about pedicures? 1. Elephant feet. You'd think something that weighs as much as a small car would sound like thunder when it walks, but nope. Elephants walk surprisingly quiet thanks to their giant squishy feet. Under each foot, there's a thick, soft pad that works like a shock absorber. It spreads their weight out so well, they barely leave a dent in the ground. Their feet are so soft and sensitive, elephants can actually feel things through the earth. No joke. They can pick up distant rumbles like another herd walking miles away just by standing still. Basically, their feet double as nature's version of wireless messaging. And with all that weight, you'd expect cracked heels, right? But their broad, round feet handle it like pros. Whether walking through muddy swamps or dry savannas, these massive feet keep the world's biggest land animals moving smooth and steady. So yeah, elephants have foot pillows with built-in radar. Kinda makes your sneakers seem a little basic. And that's it for today. Stay curious, and we'll see you in the next one on 4 Evergreen.